Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie.
Oh, what the
Right. You probably haven't met her yet, have you?
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Sucrose.
Alright. Hello, Sucrose.
Sucrose, we're here!
Heyo.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready.
Alright.
And Collei just passed by a moment ago. She said she had some things to sort out at the inn where she's staying, but she'll meet up with us when she's done.
Oh yeah, we're trying to solve that prophecy, aren't we? Okay.
Apparently, Tighnari and Cyno both went out, but she stayed behind because she wanted to help us.
Ah, understood. How has progress been on your end?
Not too bad. After reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can.
Alright, please do.
I believe that each of the 4 things in the prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence.
Well,
But it's
I'm
unlikely for
screwed.
any one person to have expertise in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion.
So I guess correctly with the guide being rather Amber or Collei, which is probably going to be Amber, but...
Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to find specific people. It may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly.
Sounds like a plan.
I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
That makes sense.
Alright, then let's start from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world.
Honestly, do not know this one.
Personally, I would still go with
Yeah,
Albedo
true.
for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
I mean, you shouldn't undermine yourself. You count as an expert too, you know.
Exactly! You're the creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh?
Could be.
You really think so?
Oh, but what about Tighnari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Yeah, this one I'm not really too sure about. There's a lot of different possibilities it can be.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On
Right.
to group 2. This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
This one's more easy.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Or it could be Paimon. I keep forgetting Paimon's a guide.
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Perhaps a astrologer then?
Oh, you mean Mona? Yeah, she definitely counts.
Okay.
Mona. Yes, she certainly seems very confident. And she can use her astrology to guide people.
I was way off the mark. I didn't even think of Mona. Okay.
Would Bennett count?
Huh? Why him?
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
Hey yo, Paimon, that is the second smartest thing you said during this event. Damn. She has a valid point, you know.
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra person won't hurt.
If we...
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
I guess correctly.
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Holly
Is
counts
there
as well.
anyone else?
You?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more. Albedo once made a set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company.
Oh.
He's their surveyor and an exceptional pathfinder.
Is Mika gonna be making an appearance in this event? That would be nice.
He's even instructed others in the discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
I'm surprised they haven't suggested Paimon yet.
Cool! Another one for our list.
Wait, Collei should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Sounds good.
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
Blimey. A Riddle Amidst the Crowds. Though, I'm just saying this right now, if we don't get more Cyno jokes, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Take it easy.
Cyno's jokes in the first part was just amazing. Oh, Collei.
Hi, Collei.
We did
Hope
not.
we're not intruding or anything.
We did not
Is
come.
everything okay?
We did not come from this direction. Boo.
Sucrose, I was preparing some stuff.
Drugs?
Is it time already? Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Collei seems to be wrapping gifts, and now she's frantically trying to hide it. I wonder who they're for. Aw.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were
She's
just
so
worried
cute.
that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
It's going solid. Sucrose tells Collei about the 4 riddles and the results of your discussion.
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to mind?
Yeah, last time I did suggest Klee, but now that I think about it, Klee lies to Jean a lot, so, you know, that can't be the case. Maybe Luke?
You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid
Yeah,
having to lie.
that's what I think as well. Ah, yes, his secret... yeah, his Batman. Ah, yes, his secret alter ego, the Dark Knight hero. He must have to deny it if anyone asks. In that sense, he has complicated relationship with the truth. True.
And what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but...
That man is a walking lie, Collei. So far from this.
You think there's something fishy about him too, huh? Yeah, he's definitely a sneaky one. Bet he lies all the time.
Yeah.
I can't help but agree with you there.
Yeah.
There's the tone-deaf bard. But
No.
on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Bro, we all know Venti is always hiding something. Venti is very sus with, you know, saying very weird things, or he just tips toes around questions. Venti definitely knows something about us, but he's just not telling us.
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name in that regard. But from what I know, she sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her.
Yeah, true,
For
actually.
example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse. Like, Lisa's ill today.
Hey, that's a good friend right there, though.
Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave. Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time.
That was in her demo, right?
Do you think that rules her out?
Or was it in her teaser?
Lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions.
Yeah, this prophecy seems very strict. Yeah, even the best of people lie.
No, we're the ones being strict.
Rosaria doesn't strike me as the type of person to lie.
Oh, what the fuck?
Collei, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable.
Okay, screw that. Did no one else just see the pigeon just fall from the bloody sky? Bro was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? What gives you that impression?
She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about him because he was so intelligent, and wanted to talk to his assistant to find out what he was like.
Wow.
A lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward.
To be honest, yeah, she's probably the best candidate now that I think about it.
That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting her. But yeah, Rosaria can be quite cold-hearted sometimes, but, you know, at least she doesn't sugarcoat anything.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
Based.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down.
In that case, I think Cyno fits in this list too.
True, actually.
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor, but he couldn't lie to save his life.
I've also got someone else in mind. Noelle, the trainee knight. She's a very honest person. I don't
Ooh,
think she'd tell a lie.
you've got a point there, Sucrose. Wow, it could be any one of those. Shit.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
Wait, there's one more person. You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy bench.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
Wait, what?
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently.
My guy. A generic NPC though? I don't think so.
He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Alright, cut the bullshit, mate.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Ooh.
Who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
You know how little that narrows it down? Is Timaeus trying to come after our waifus? Fucking excuse me? All great qualities, but they say nothing about her identity?
Since we're on the topic, helping Timaeus win the lady of his dreams was also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
But how can we help with that?
I don't know. Make sure he uses nice paper and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her. Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it properly. That sort of thing.
Yeah. I had the same situation once in the Avidia forest. I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
You would think you would deliver your own love letter, you know? What are we, school children, or is it where it's like you're like to your mate, oh yeah, go give her this love letter, and you're so you're back in school, man.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Wow.
Is it any good?
No, it's shit.
I mean, it looks nice.
No, I was joking, Timaeus. Oh no, oh Timaeus, I am so sorry, mate.
Sounds like a no.
Alright, Collei, you didn't have to say it. We all guessed it.
Guess we'll put Loverboy down on the list then.
Yay. Alright. Is that what we're calling him now?
So
Lovable?
last of all, we have a legend that never ends. Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
I actually can't really think of what the requirements for this might be.
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
I think that's a little bit of a stretch, not necessarily, but you do have a point.
When I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Alice? I don't know.
Maybe Collei. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tighnari was teaching her to read.
Oh, do I count?
I mean, it's...
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
Yeah, this one seems very vague. I feel like everyone can see this line in their own way. Are you eligible for this one, Sucrose?
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
So you have to read books?
Klee might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
True, and she is an elf, right? Klee and her mother, so she'll live longer. Yeah, could be the case.
Alright then, Klee makes the short list.
Yeah, the short list, alright.
That should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about the prophecy.
Do we have to ask absolutely everyone on the list? It seems like a lot of people.
It
But-
is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
But Collei, that also means we get to talk to all of these characters, and that's pretty good.
Okie dokie.
Alright?
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
So, breathing into bottles?
No problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Collei.
Collei!
Capable Collei and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination.
Okay, I promise I'll help. Capable Collei. Yeah, I got this.
Hey, solid name though.
Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
I'll do my part. Paimon will just hover along. Oh, we're inside.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Oh,
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about layer?
sounds better. Oh. Lisa.
Here we are. Lisa's lair.
Oh no. That was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
If she's using it, that means it's good.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
She's just getting railed. Ah. Blimey. Oh. The squadron? Alright.
Sucrose. Collei. What are you doing here?
We're looking for the MILF. Have you seen her?
I can only sucrose that they were Collei-ing on someone. At least that's as far as Cyno.
Oh. God, it's even worse than last time. To be honest, he is the Chad for coming up with that quickly.
Please, just stop it with these puns.
Keep going.
I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
It's bloody working.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out.
No.
I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
I wanted Collei to meet Lisa. Lisa and Kaya.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh. So you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
Ah.
That's right.
Wow. All
Her
right.
mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Oh.
Wow. That's cool. But
Yeah.
wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Collei and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
Oh, probably written by Alice. Sucrose and Collei takes turn explaining the prophecy and the information they complied with the
I
traveler.
see. You want to ask them about the flower that is not of this world, and me about the one who would never lie.
Oh god, here we go.
But there's no rush.
Okay.
You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The Sucrose mailbox?
Wow.
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth.
Yeah, she's got a PO box now. Alright. Respect.
So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have
Good
to call it
choice.
the Sucrose mailbox, though.
No.
It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Collei mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Collei, Traveler, and Paimon mailbox.
Ah, too long.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Yeah, too long of a
Agreed.
name.
Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Cyno will have
Understood.
experience.
Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you,
Thank
Albedo.
you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
Hey. I wanted to meet Lisa,
I'm
though.
pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Yeah. I mean, they bonded quite well in the first act, mainly because they had relatable situations with their teachers. That's all it takes.
Do you get the feeling that Collei's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul.
True.
And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Collei, she'd never known happiness or youth.
Yeah, Collei's backstory is sad. It's definitely not an experience a child should go through.
But things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
True.
Collei is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Both Collei and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Cyno has its priorities, you know, are respected. Even though they may have their own personal goals, they're definitely here to look over Collei.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes. We came out of concern for Collei. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Nah.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
I've been someone in...
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as your teacher.
And since Sucrose is kind of in a more similar situation, with them having relatable things they can talk about, with an introvert, that is pretty good.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that true?
Yes.
I suppose it might look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It
Yeah.
is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies.
Oh, okay. But it also means people get very big-headed. Most of the people at the academia are unbearable.
But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social. We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
They would get nothing done. It will result in a fight. Tighnari trying to write a paper while Cyno's making terrible jokes.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings.
Aw.
An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
That's awesome.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself,
Klee.
and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you describe fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way,
Yeah.
who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
No. He has a valid point. This isn't a question I have thought of.
In terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
This is like a conversation twins would have. No, I was born before you. I am older.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Collei into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
I respect it. These lot act like siblings. It is so cute. After bidding farewell, Sucrose and Collei. Oh, after bidding farewell to Sucrose and Collei.
Guess we'll leave Collei and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, Where should we go first?
Ah, so this
Let's
continues
try a
back
look
here.
at the bulletin
Okay.
board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Alright. Hey, Lisa,
Nice.
Mika,
Just as
and
we hoped.
Bennett.
There's a load of people here.
And Razor.
Even Lisa's here.
What a weird group. Okay. Hi, everyone. A long time no see. So,
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while. How have you been?
hey, Bennett.
We've been doing pretty well.
That we have.
You look surprised, cuties. Is it because of me?
Yes, it's always a pleasure to see you, Lisa.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
And she's not in a Sumeru outfit. Come on, Lisa. Have you seen the drip on that thing?
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
That is fair.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Hi, Mika. Good to see you again.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Yeah, the best boy duos.
Windblume. Fun?
Windblume
Actually, we
fun,
haven't gotten to the
yes.
fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
I mean, it's been kind of fun. I mean, Cyno has definitely carried the fun part.
A good one or a bad one?
A good one, Mika. You explain the prophecy and tell everyone what you've learned so far.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
It does,
I
doesn't
can't
it?
believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself.
Oh,
Right. Believe in yourself.
God.
You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Stop it.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts.
Yo, amen, Bennett.
Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like Sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
I'm surprised it wasn't some weird method, since it's also Sucrose. You know, she has a habit of coming up with some weird ideas or weird projects.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Hey, sounds
Okay,
good.
bye for now.
Alright.
Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Yeah, Paimon just drops a random location, and then we're probably gonna find people. We're probably gonna find like 3 important characters there. How do you know that, Paimon?
Oh, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Yes, please. At that moment, Sucrose and Collei arrive at Stormbearer Mountains. Who are we gonna see here?
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
I wonder if they're gonna meet Rosaria.
Got it. Collei, please follow me.
Oh, Amber and Noelle. Eula and Klee.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There are several people over there.
Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too.
This is a weird combination. A weird group up. Not really. But
Oh, it's Sucrose! And Klee also spies the girl with the long scarf.
well done, Klee.
Collei, we were just talking about you. Ah, right. I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Collei, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, who will never become a knight.
Nice to meet you, Collei. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person.
Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Collei. But you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
That's fine.
What are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish?
And this is Klee. I don't know if you've met her, but she's our mini terrorist.
Nope. Klee's on patrol with the other knights.
God forbid.
Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's the Knight of Favonius except for Collei and me.
Is Noelle a Knight of Favonius now, or she's still only just a maid? Because I know she wants to become a knight, though she keeps getting cooked out of it.
I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's a shock to us too.
Do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning.
Oh,
I think she's
you're just
suitable
like
though.
me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Look, Noelle is fully qualified, alright? I think the knights just want a maid and they're like, okay, yeah, let's just keep making her fail, so we keep her as a maid. Noelle is overly qualified to become a knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Collei. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous.
These moments with Collei's inner dialogue are very relatable.
Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yep. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
Oh, that's nice.
Amber!
Sorry,
Yeah, can't
at
keep
least
a
I
secret.
didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Yeah, true.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
Hey, you know what? Respect, Sucrose. You see a fellow introvert having trouble and you actually make a topic that Collei can join in on, you go up on the likable scale.
What kind of surprise? Tell me!
I'm saved. Sucrose is giving me a lead-in.
Mm-hmm,
Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
Sucrose and Collei tells everyone about the nice surprise because they...
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though.
Yeah. By the way, Hollyverse, please give us more time to read that. It is not enough time at all. You'll be giving us like a paragraph and give us like 2 seconds to read it. Just make it clickable.
So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct?
Yes.
I'll do my best to help.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Yeah, a fucking bomb. Oh yeah, let's see what's in here.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, don't worry. You can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Missed opportunity, but alright.
Oh, yeah. So, we'll be on our way for now.
Collei's like, no, bring me along.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Alright. Hope your patrol goes well. I do not want to mess with their squad.
Are you okay, Collei?
Bit of introvert talk.
Was it that obvious?
Yeah.
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose.
May.
Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
You know what? That's kind of fair. I wonder if it's because she's still holding herself to the past and she can't really let that go, so that barrier is there still, that's stopping her.
Really? I thought you two were good friends.
We are. Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me. The first time I came to Mondstadt, I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all.
Though Collei had a very good reason for acting like that, though. Can't really blame her for it.
Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her.
Oh.
I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
I mean, that's normal.
Collei, don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Wow. Okay. This will be very good for her. The two girls come to a stop at a place with some lovely scenery. Thank you, Hoyoverse. Please do this more. As the breeze picks up, Collei tells her life story from her childhood to her recent recovery from Elazar. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, it's a lot.
I already knew bits and pieces about her, but still, why did she have to go through all that?
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm sorry. We've only just met and I'm already dumping all of this on you. This is why I get so frustrated at myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean... you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on.
What has been up with these last few quests in Genshin? The music has always just been slowly creeping in at the most emotional times. Happened in Dia's story quest and the Archon quest. And now it's doing it here. You sneaky fucks.
But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
They are, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd.
Amen.
When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius.
This is sweet.
In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself. Oh.
Aw.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Hey, sometimes that's the best. Just, you know, sitting down, just looking at the sky. Or just being in a Discord call with the boys, you know? Even though no one's talking, it's a vibe.
Sucrose has stopped talking, but for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all.
Yeah.
Maybe she's right, and we're more similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side.
Oh my god.
Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Collei. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
I'm sorry, what? Hey, look, Sucrose, if your test tube is that big, I want to know what kind of experiments you're doing.
I don't think so. Sorry.
Thank you, Collei.
Then maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
I'm sorry, Sucrose, you're very delusional on this
Thank
one.
you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
It helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time I get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your tetra... what?
2 of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
It's nerd stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure. I'll try the cheese one.
Good choice.
Aw, look! They're enjoying the scenery together.
Aw.
Shall we go play with them?
No, it's fine. Let them sit for a while.
Yeah.
We're not what Collei needs right now. She needs a
Aw.
new friend. Someone different, who's never met her before.
It's nice to see Amber can see that.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Collei needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Aw. Sometimes, Klee, you need the, oh, my friend's a mini terrorist type of fun. And then sometimes you just need, oh, they're just like me for real type friend, you know? On another side, the cold winds sing shrill. Okay, here I come.
Star Snatch Cliff! We made it! Paimon hopes we find someone we need here.
Hopefully.
Help! I beg you, please don't let go!
Bro, come on.
Let's hurry and take a look.
Bro, how have you even got yourself in that situation, mate? Bloody hell. Hey, Rosaria.
Timaeus? And we also have
Oh, god damn.
Rosaria and Mona?
Ah.
What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
We've had a few unique combinations recently.
What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, traveler.
Greetings, everyone, and happy Windblume Festival.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
You look pretty
Yep,
good too.
We're definitely faring a lot better than this poor guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Hey, please don't rub salt in my wound. I really have been trying my best.
How the bloody hell do you fall off a
want to
cliff?
talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have been seriously hurt, if not dead.
No, he would have been dead.
I know.
He doesn't have a
I
wind
really
glider.
am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Yeah.
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
What a fucking idiot.
Yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
Am I still only the one who doesn't, like, comprehend how going up a cliff to pick flowers somehow ends up with you falling off a cliff? I mean, fair enough if, like, you know, a massive patch of the cliff just randomly just breaks off. But at that point, you're going alongside it, you know?
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously. I'm sorry, okay? I was wrong.
That makes even less sense. The fact that you were even being cautious and you still fell off. How?
I'm telling you, I'm just here chasing the love of my life. Love-struck Mondstadters is what the Windblume Festival's all about.
Sure, my guy.
Okay, that explains you. But why is Rosaria here?
Yeah.
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
Sometimes
so
that
that's
just
why the
happens.
Scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
I don't know, Paimon somehow knew people were gonna be here, so here we are.
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Yeah.
Huh, I see. So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
Yes, that is correct.
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it.
Please don't let him be a part of it.
Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now.
Oh.
I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
Bro, just buy him at the shop, my guy.
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
Thank you, Mona.
Oh, you saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right? Well, in that case, Mona Magistus the astrologist will provide you with a personally handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
Hey, thank you, Mona.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
Alright, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Bye for now, everyone. Timaeus, please try and stay safe.
Will do. This is all so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Look at me. Oopsie, I fell off a cliff because of my crush. There. It was that easy. How the fuck do you just, like, fall off like this? Come on, my guy. We still need to meet the Luke, right? Ah, wait, no.
Oh, but it looks like you two beat us.
Yeah, we were kind of dealing with a man who fell off a cliff.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
And talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together.
Hey,
We
solid.
got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Collei got a splinter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll take a splinter over having Elazar.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive.
Alright.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Yeah, can we go to sleep and get a dream like we did in the Archon quest? That would be quite the plot twist.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taken care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you wanna get dinner? Your treat.
Alright, guys, I guess I better go get Paimon some food.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Oh, Paimon's always hungry.
Now would be a good time for a break. Once everything
Who's
is
listening?
ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Who are you? I was gonna say Alice, but she looks very generic.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't think it's Alice, but... Hey, nice bat flip.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one.
You greedy git. Hear that? It's the sound of my Mora pouring out of my wallet.
Hey,
Oh, we can afford
really
it.
hungry. And don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Oh, so that makes it all fine, alright. Now that Paimon mentions it, you realize that you two are ravenous. The two of you stuff your faces.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
It feels pretty good to just relax and take in the scenery after all that great food.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Eh?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Oh, they fucking...
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
Only eat bacon? Like, that's your only source of food?
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Okay, everyone just working.
Enjoying the scenery?
Hello, Venti. Are you gonna dodge every question we have today?
Oh, Tone-Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
Should we order something for you? Just gonna ask for drinks.
On your tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had a few drinks before coming here.
Good, because then we would have really run out of
your
Mara.
kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future.
If we give Venti the opportunity to order whatever he wants, we're going skint.
Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
Oh, you're gonna tell us about information you already knew?
What kind of good news?
The lantern?
Behold!
It looks like a paper with a simple map or something like an incantation on it.
What is it?
Probably the location of the lantern.
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle.
Yo, what's with everyone being so close, man?
Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However...
He does have kissable lips, though, I'm just saying.
If I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends.
Oh yeah, because we still have the wine under the tree. I understand.
Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy.
Alright, will do.
Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Hey, sounds
you're
good.
starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you.
No, sir.
Anyway, see you later.
Yo, bro, this man is snatching
He
fucking...
always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Also get the feeling he's not as relaxed as he lets on, though.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Ah.
Could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh, the little sussy generic NPC.
You may call me Scarlet.
Ah, you're from,
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land.
That's Tighnari clothing, right?
Mind if I buy you a drink?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not drinking today, but thank you for offering.
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
Yeah, Fez.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
There we are.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yes.
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is?
I mean, sure, I guess, but only after we get the rewards.
Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in.
Alright.
I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It's shit.
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy.
I'll let you know if we find the answer.
Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you.
I do like this kind of style of clothing, though.
I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
Hey, you too. Goodbye, Scarlet.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Tighnari.
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends.
Rosaria? So,
I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt.
yeah. Sussy. If Rosaria's following you and you detect her, suspicious.
Good day to you, miss.
Yeah, no. Yo, that stare, though. A Riddle Amidst the Crowds complete. Alright, that was Act 2. It was very wholesome seeing Collei and Sucrose interact and kind of bond over similar situations. It was nice seeing different characters as well. We got a few weird pairings, but, you know, I kind of like it when they mix characters who you wouldn't really think would be together. It's always nice seeing how they will interact with one another. Though the only complaint I have in this act is we did not have more Cyno jokes. A very missed opportunity. You know, we should just take Cyno along with us. But yeah, all we have to do now is wait for Act 3 in a day's time, so I'll see you guys then.